Well, hey there. Hello, Olivia Gregson. Ball, how are you doing this fine evening? Alicia Russell, how are you doing? Unknown Paranoia, Turbo ATM. How are you guys doing? Doing a little stroll this evening. Thought we'd pop in the live stream here and see what happens. Oops. Got people coming in. I got the 31 right now. Do I have a cold? I don't think so. Maybe. Any folk mood left over? No. Folk mood is gone. I didn't go see the parade or anything this year. Just so busy. Hello, second chair. Oh. Hello, Hoosier Boo. I just posted on Facebook, and I don't know if anyone here knows about the region very well, but I want to visit all 50 states, and I was looking at North Dakota, and I'm not knocking North Dakota here. Some states just don't have that many people in them, but I was thinking like possibly going into Fargo, North Dakota, but I couldn't find a lot of stuff to do or film there. So if anyone has any good suggestions for Fargo, North Dakota, let me know. Well, it was nice to meet you, Stephanie Lucas. Yes, I am currently in Waynesville, North Carolina. Homestead, Florida. I've been to Homestead. That's where the Coral Castle is, right? The moon looks great tonight. We don't have a moon here yet. Matthew Robinson, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I've been to Homestead. Homestead's one of the southernmost cities in the United States. I think it's the mainland. I think it's like one of the southernmost. Yeah, I did have an awesome time in Salem, and I'm actually planning on going back in October. So if anyone has any suggestions for things to do in October, I was wondering if there'd be any special Halloween celebrations or anything that I could do while I'm there. All right, keep it out for your glasses, Tommy. When am I coming to Canada again? I don't have any plans to return to Canada at this point. We got Morty and Beard in here. Morty and or Beard. I got a little something on my chin like a baby there. There's a Santa's Village in Canada? Where in Canada? Oh. Never noticed there was a seafood shop with a lobster on the sign right there. Oh. Uriel Morales, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate it. This selfie sticks always confuses me. North Dakota has a cool pyramid abandoned missile defense structure. That sounds cool. An available Viking ship in Fargo? Huh. There's no landlocked for a ship? Have I been to Holiday World? Yes. I love Holiday World. Even though I didn't ride any of the roller coasters. Let me tell you guys, I'm already putting plans in place for this haunt season, and I think it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy. Or maybe a lot of screaming. Tommy Burton says there's only one Santa's Village, and it's in Cherokee, North Carolina. Well, technically, that's Santa's land. Okay, guys, I did have a video come out today on accident. That will be coming out tomorrow morning, properly. Just left Kings Island, rode the Beast and the Vortex. Oh, is the Vortex the same as the Vortex at Carowinds? Because that's terrible. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about Halloween this year. When do Haunted House videos start? There will be a kickoff, I believe, in September. Probably the last third of September. We will go full Halloween mode. Fury 365 at Carowinds is a good ride. No, yeah, the Vortex is terrible. I made up a new name for it, but I don't think it's appropriate for children. Okay, the Vortex, you feel the entire ride on like this weird bicycle seat that goes up between your legs, and it's just like constant impact on your perineum, I think is the appropriate name for it. Is that the correct word? Perineum, I think is the medical term. Is the Vortex at Kings Island and you stand up on it? Is that what I'm thinking? Trevor Terrell, The Darkness is probably my favorite haunted house. I got to go through it with no scare actors, and it was very intense. Yes, Jeff Kincannon. That was the word I was trying not to say. Yeah, I think the Vortex. I nicknamed it the Taint Punisher because of how brutal it was. Heard about Canada's Wonderland. I think I've heard of it. How intense is the house in Gatlinburg? The Mysterious Mansion is super intense. It's a very, very dark, but it does some unique things that they don't do in other haunted houses. Josh Davis, thanks for the super chat. Anna is doing good. Actually let Anna behind the wheel of my car today for the first time. That was a trip. She did very good. Do I think Lizzie killed her parents? Yeah, Melissa, I think she did. I mean, no one will ever know for sure, but I think evidence definitely points towards the fact that either she did it or she was somehow involved in doing it. Ooh, chat just got really fast for a second. Mysterious Mansion, I don't think will ever let me film. What's a Christmas Loft in Glen, New Hampshire? Yes, I rode the Wild Eagle. Wild Eagles is good because it's very smooth. I have been to the Coral Castle, Ryan. Hey, look, it's EMS. How old is Anna? She will be turning 15 next month. Thank you, Melissa Winstead. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Haunted House in Hammond, Indiana. I don't think I'll be in Indiana in haunt season. Let me just give you guys kind of a sneak peek of what haunt season is going to look like. I plan on starting out, don't tell anyone because it's a secret, plan on going to Hollywood, California to kick off haunt season on the 23rd of September. And then October 7th, I'm going up to Salem, Massachusetts for a week. And I'm trying to think. And then the last week in October, I'm going to be in Orlando. We're spending some time at Disney World. Yeah, there's a wax museum in Salem called Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery, and they don't allow filming or pictures, which is just, I really don't get it. I don't understand. Hello? Don't understand how they even really stay in business. I mean, they do. They've been open for years, so maybe they obviously know something I don't know, but like, as a tourist, it seems like that would just be a major, like, throw you off type thing, and it always sounds really grumpy. I don't know. I always take no filming as like, rah, get off my lawn. Josh Davis says he would love to meet me someday. Well, I would recommend, if you want to meet me for some reason, come to the Mothman Festival, September 20th and 21st in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, and I will be there doing a meet and greet. Yeah, I tried to do more north this summer. I did a lot of theme parks and boardwalks this summer, which are some of my favorite videos to make. And from according to the views and whatnot, they're some of you guys' favorite ones to watch. Oh, look, there's a karate studio. You can see some karate people in there. Don't make them mad or they'll karate me. Electronic Firing Squad says, I don't understand filming bands in amusement parks. Quote, museums always have bands. Government stitching secrets. Yes, government. Government stitching secrets. That lady had a black belt. Yeah, she would have kicked my face off. Well, John P., hope to see you at Mothman. Dark rides during the haunted season. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some dark rides in. But, you know, the haunt season, the focus has to be on the haunts. Because haunts are temporary and seasonal, so we want to hit those while we can. Was murder chimp a black belt? I don't know. I think teaching a chimpanzee martial arts would be one of the most foolish endeavors that a human being could engage in. Almost Winston, I'm glad you're getting the postcards. Oh yeah, Dan, you're gonna be in Williamsburg. Cancel Williamsburg. Fade to Black. Yeah, I got a message about the Wampus Woods Haunted Trail. The main thing is just if I can find places to let me film. You know, places can be funny about it. I need to be able to confirm that I can film before I travel any sort of distance, because, you know, if I drive a long ways to go somewhere and they won't let me film, you know, that's a kind of a no-go. Reba Michelle, I have a very, very small quantity of Carpetbagger pennies left. I'm gonna be selling what I have left at the Mothman Festival. If I have any left after that, I may put them up on Etsy. I've never been to Colonial Williamsburg. I've never been to Busch Gardens, and I do need to go do both of those at some point. Smoking Fox, I do think the darkness, I think the darkness is better than the Lemp Brewery, at least from what I saw. I mean, Lemp Brewery may do better with scare actors and whatnot, because I went through both of them with no scare actors. I need a Halloween themed intro. That's an interesting thought, Jeffrey. We need to talk about that. Carowinds is a good dark ride? Does it? Oh, the Boo Blasters. You know what? I went to Carowinds with Anna a week or so ago, and the Boo Blasters, like, something was up. They had removed several of the animatronics, including the big ghost animatronic at the end. Almost none of the effects were working. It looked like trash. Like I sniffed. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say they're getting rid of it because it's torn to pieces. I can't believe they were still operating it like the way it was. It was really strange. Really strange. They should not have been running it in that condition. So either hopefully they're gonna repair it or replace it, or maybe they're just gonna get rid of it. What is it with dark rides? Like, dark rides are so hard to find nowadays. Like, you know, an amusement park at the most is gonna have like one, but you know, they'll have like, you know, a dozen roller coasters. I wonder if dark rides are just harder to maintain. Hey, look, there's a friendly dog driving a car. Busch Gardens needs a better dark ride. What dark ride does it have now? Matthew Riley. Thank you for the super chat. Fun fact, the reason so many WWE wrestlers eat at the Kowloon is they stay next door at the Red Roof Inn. It's cheaper for them to stay in their Boston. Interesting. So, and I guess it ended up just becoming a tradition with the wrestlers staying at the Red Roof Inn and eating at Kowloon. Yeah, we were in Salem, and I was looking for something interesting, something that maybe we could film. And I saw that there was like this giant Polynesian restaurant. I'm like, hey, that's cool. I didn't even know that it was like this wrestling, this big wrestling thing. Recommend Mind of Lost Souls Dark Ride at Kenobi Lake in Salem, New Hampshire. Let me take a screenshot because I've never heard of that. See, okay, yeah, I need to do more research on amusement parks, because a lot of times I use Roadside America to kind of figure out what to film, and they don't really list amusement parks. So I need to be more aware of the amusement parks because so many fly under my radar. Stephen Friedman, thank you for the super chat for Anna's driver's license fund. Oh yeah, it's not. Oh man, it makes me. I'll tell you what, nothing makes you feel old than to have your kid driving a car. Oh, there's that new statue up here we could take a look at. Okay, anyone with the Halloween museum video, that went out on accident. I made it private. If you guys would like to see it, it will be back out tomorrow morning when it was supposed to be released. Chris Wood, hello from Indiana, my home state. Yeah, see, I was nervous. I am nervous. I mean, of course I'm nervous because that's, anytime your kid gets in a car, that's a horrible thing that could happen. My cousin died in a car accident when he was 18. I mean, it's terrible. But Anna's really smart. Like she had taken the classes. She hadn't had any wheel time yet, but like the sit in the class, driver's ed, and she was remembering all the stuff. She knew. She's good at remembering it. WGAG Gag Gift Studios, thank you for the super chat. $10 Jeff Kincannon for Annabelle's insurance. Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. Jeez. Really? Kenobi Lake. I gotta look that up. Sally Darker is not a shooter. See, I don't know. I don't like the shooters as much because I think it's distracting from the dark ride. Laramie, I'm glad to see you made it safe. For those you don't know, WTF Laramie came and stayed with me and Christy for a couple days. Robo2341 asked, did the video get removed? Yeah, I was explaining just a little bit ago that a video accidentally leaked out and I had to pull it back because it's the video for tomorrow. Chris Schreiner Dog, thank you for the super chat. Says Mick Foley will always be my favorite wrestler. He's my favorite too. I really like Bray Wyatt and Mick Foley are my two favorites. Let's see who this is right here. We got this new statue here in front of the courthouse. It says Militia Rifleman. I don't know where the statue came from. I don't know who put it here. Got kind of an interesting face. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. I don't want to sneeze on camera because that'd be super gross, right? Let me see. Lynn McDale said, "Can't believe how good that Santa Park was." Oh no, that one, the one in New Hampshire is unbelievable. Like, I wasn't planning on. I spent the whole day there filming. I was, allotting maybe 2-3 hours for it. I actually had another thing planned to film that just got nixed because I spent the Santa's Park had so much stuff in it to do. Whoa. Danny Ratliff says, must do 2019 attractions in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Great job, Jacob. Yes, Gatlinburg. I just got back from Pigeon Forge. It looks like there is some new stuff at Gatlinburg. I do got to get over there and figure out what is new in Gatlinburg. There's a hand holding an earth, holding an eagle. Listen, you're talking about being awkward in the live stream. It doesn't get more awkward than me. And I've just come to accept awkward is being awkward is part of what makes the Carpetbagger channel the Carpetbagger channel. Awkwardness is part of my brand. Why did the Ripley's Haunted House in Gatlinburg take away all the live action to make it more kid-oriented? I don't think they did. I didn't film, but actually, me, Christy, and Laramie went through Ripley's Haunted Attraction last night, and it scared the bejesus out of me. And I think Laramie can vouch for me that anyone who thinks that I'm putting on in these videos about screaming, I really am that scared. I really scream just as much when the camera's off. I think I actually scream more when the camera's off because I think the camera helps distract me a little bit. And when I don't have the camera, I think I get even more freaked out and scared. Are me and Adam the Woo gonna do any videos together? You just have to hang tight and no spoilers. One and only hairfish. The cat. Your cat likes my voice? That's cool. Lynn McDale. $5 to be used for World of Illusions or Earthquake. I promise I'll be back on them before too long. Tommy Burns don't like things jumping out at me in the dark. Me neither. Josh Davis says, good night, buddy. Going to bed soon. Thank you for the super chat. You have a good night. WTF Laramie, thank you for the super chat. It says, his screams are not fake. Jacob's shoulders may be bruised from me holding on so tight. Yeah, we had to walk. Me, Christy, and Laramie had to walk in a Congo line. Christy was in front because she doesn't get scared. And I was in the middle. Laramie was holding on to the back. I think I actually yelled at Laramie for letting go of my shoulders at one point. Like, where are you going? Hold me. And I was literally like holding on to Christy by her bra straps. And she was getting all irritated by me holding on to her bra and screaming in her ears. Are you going to Camden Park? I do want to go to Camden Park, WGAG. Yes, that's on the list. Laurel, I will be back in Colorado, I promise. I need to go. My new niece or nephew is going to be born beginning of next year, and I'm going to want to go out there, meet them, and there's plenty of stuff to film while I'm out there. Grady says there's a video of YouTube on a new segment where a coworker died when a prankster shot him in the ass with compressed air through his pants. How did he die? See, compressed air can kill people. Fade to black. What is the current location of the old Witchcraft and Magic Museum in Gatlinburg? It's gone. I think the spiritual successor is the Witchcraft and Magic Museum in Buckland, Ohio. No, it's not in Buckland. Rutland is the name of the museum. Someone help me with that. What's the name of what city is the Magic and Witchcraft Museum at in Ohio? It's outside of Cleveland. So someone sprayed compressed air up someone's butt and killed them? See, guys? And you act like I'm being ridiculous. See, compressed air is no joke. Literally kills people. Literally kills people. It's in Cleveland, Hoosier Boo. So it's actually Cleveland is. See, Jeff Kincannon, high school shop teachers warned us about that. So I guess it was actually enough of a problem where high schoolers were spraying each other in the butthole with compressed air. The teacher actually had to tell them not to do it. Oh, man. Internet says in Cleveland. What's the name of the museum? It's got a name in it. It's like Buckland? Is it Buckland? Buckland Witchcraft and Magic Museum? Wooliest Mocha, you coming to the Mothman Festival? Compressed air can be dangerous. Look at this. Yes. I was right. I was warning you guys about the dangers of compressed air. This has all been a elaborate, ongoing PSA on the dangers of compressed air. Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. Thank you, Shabby. Compressed air is bad, smoking is not. Smoking is bad too. Smoking is bad too. And listen, I know people smoke. It doesn't make them a bad person. It's just bad for your lungs. My grandpa died from lung cancer from smoking. It's really freaking sad. Scariest thing I've ever seen. When I got my brain on compressed air right now. Am I back? Am I back? I just walked. I hate when Wi-Fi aggressively takes over your phone. When your phone just like picks up some Wi-Fi. No, we're Vix. But here is Layla the Quilt Cat. Layla, are you asleep? Yeah, I think Layla's asleep. Oh, there she goes. Hey there. I think we alarmed her. Good old Quill Cat. Does that look like John Belushi? Yeah, I wish I could have gone to the pavilion at Myrtle Beach. It's kind of a bummer. I never got a chance to. You lost your glasses at Birchwood? Tommy, did you try calling? When I think I'm going to Camden Park, I don't know. I'll have to see exactly where it is. You know, when I go on a trip, I kind of have to like map it out. Like, because I can't just travel like a really long distance to see one thing. It's just not economically feasible to like drive 12 hours to film one thing and then turn around and drive home. Lynn McDale says, how are you able to film Santa in New Hampshire? Talk about hotels. It's Santa in Illinois was no, don't film me. I don't know. I seem to have a lot of awkward encounters with Santa Claus. Like, for some reason, they break character. I'm trying to think of the best Santa one. The one in Holiday World actually did pretty good. He didn't break character. The one at Santa's Land in Cherokee, I think he stayed in character. Don't break character, Santas. Destroys the illusion. Not that there is an illusion, because they're all real. Gotta have those Santas. They gotta keep kayfabe. How do I get to travel all over the place? Brucifer asked. Well, it's something that started as a hobby and turned into a career. Wasn't overnight. It took years of, just scrounging, using my spare money to travel. I do wonder where there used to be a mountain troll here. I wonder where it went. Yes, I've gotten recommendations for Camden Park quite a bit. That is something I need to figure out. I do need to up my research game. Sometimes I get so, determined on what I want to film, what I want to see, that maybe I don't dig quite deep enough. Start working on that. Chris Angel and Tom Hiddleston fan. I will tell Christy you said hello. Come do a little video of Bohemia in Wisconsin. What's Bohemia? Someone in the last live stream said they purchased the mountain troll. Oh, that's cool. Although I really miss the troll. Am I in Canada? No, we're not in Canada right now. You want to see the dog bakery? Dog bakery? And no, they don't bake dogs. They bake dog cookies. These are delicious, but they're really meaty flavored. Dogs like eating sheep. It's actually, the weather's really nice tonight. This is like late summer, starting to be a little more bearable. Don't eat dogs. That is a sin. I don't think they were going to slow down. Oh, maybe we should find a place to take a seat here. Has school started yet? No, not yet. Starts maybe in 2 weeks, I think. Less than that, I think. Let's take a seat. Quacking Goose says, love the episode where you just randomly walked into a Santa convention. Yes, and those Santas, they all kept character. Those 800 Santas were able to stay in character. But a single Santa at a theme park blows character right away. You think, I don't know, maybe it's just when you're around other Santas, they keep each other accountable, keep each other, in that kayfabe mindset. But then one Santa's all by himself at an amusement park, he gets lazy, gets cocky, doesn't think he has to follow the Santa code anymore. Are the kitties doing? Yes. We have two little kittens that Edgar and Oscar. I'm gonna make an action figure. I don't know. I don't know what action I would do. I do have plushies being sold by Creative Engineering. You guys hear the train? No, we actually adopted 2 kittens. I'll have to show them in a live stream soon. Why do I think that Cherokee never gets revitalized? Um, I don't know. I think it's just moved away from all the focus is on the casino and gambling. I think it's moved away from kind of being that family roadside stop. Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are so big that Cherokee can't really compete with them. And I think there's some different people with different opinions on what Cherokee should be. I think a lot of Native Americans don't really like the whole kitschy roadside thing. Wanted to make more respectable, environment, more accurate celebration of Native American heritage. I don't know. I think the whole kitschy roadside attraction thing is become part of their history. So I don't know if they should necessarily try to just ignore it. They can acknowledge it. They can acknowledge that parts of it were offensive, parts of it were inaccurate. But yeah, but let's see. Like Christopher says, there's a lot of people that have really positive memories of visiting Cherokee when they were younger. What about Ghost Town? Teresa Bryson asks. Ghost Town is dead. Ghost Town's not gonna open back up. I would love to be wrong, but man, I don't see any route for it becoming anything of what it used to be. And it's just so much bad publicity in the last few years with just nonsense of bad ownership, bad management. It's been a complete circus. Quacking Goose, yep, deader than its name. I should buy Ghost Town. I would never buy Ghost Town. I don't want to sign up for being part of that curse. Alan Palmer, the Halloween museum video will be up tomorrow morning. Yeah, the woman calls me a vagabond. Where's she at now? Oh, the lights just went on. Street lights just cut on. Michael Cromwell says, I'm a surgeon, not that matters, but want to support you. I don't need any surgery right now. Actually, I do. I have a few skin tags I need removed, but I don't know if you're that kind of surgeon. I am not selling the Carpetbagger plushies myself. Aaron Fector from Creative Engineering is doing it. I get a portion of the proceeds, but he's the one that put all the money out on all the investment, so he's handling everything essentially. Just go over to the Creative Engineering website and just email Aaron Fector and make sure you tell him that the Carpetbagger sent you. Have I ever been to Santa Cruz Boardwalk? I have. Me and Adam the Woo went there. Unfortunately, their 2 dark rides were closed down for no good reason. Trauma only. Well, Michael, I will let you know if I suffer like serious head injuries or something. How's Possum 3 doing? Still in the air. Camden Park is a dark ride. I definitely will figure out a way to get to Camden Park. Of course, we're winding down. The summer season is coming to an end. So we may have to wait till beginning of next year. The summer tour season, not very long. Not very long. Christopher B going to Florida for the first time ever. That's cool. Florida's fun. Florida knows how to have a good time. Time is it in the U.S.? I honestly don't know. Anyone know what time? Anyone have the EST for me? Mm. 8:46 p.m. I've been to the New River Gorge Bridge in West Virginia. I don't think so. Got 230 people in the chat. That's pretty cool. Have you done the Mothman Fest? I have, but I'll be doing it again this year because September 20th, 21st, I will be an official guest of the Mothman Festival. I'll have my own booth on Main Street, and it'll be super exciting. Anyone wants to meet me can come there. Selfies are free. Handshakes are free. Conversation is free. But if you do want to buy something, I'll have some t-shirts and pins. And a few of the elusive Carpetbagger smashed pennies. Good to see you, Eddie. I will be in Salem for the Halloween season. I'm going there October 7th. And we'll see. Yeah, same day as Area 51. If I wasn't committed to being at Mothman, I would go out to Area 51 to film Area 51 Day. Oh, Jerry's Keeper. Thank you for the super chat. It says, for all those carpet bombs you sent out, you're a great friend to your friends. Well, thank you. Listen, my friends, I have great friends. Jeff has done so much for me in the way of thumbnails and intros. He's been a crucial part of this channel. You know, all my friends. John, Morty. Morty helped me become the Supreme Junior Heavyweight Champion. Should film Hollow Scream at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. Do you know if they allow filming, Melissa? They allow it. I might have to look that up. I've got a lot scheduled for Halloween, but depending on their schedule, I can maybe look into it. Yeah, Craig, I'm talking about inside the houses is mainly what I'm interested in as far as filming rights. Can you guys hear the train? Hello to Karen. Alfred says, sister's getting married October 19th. Well, congratulations to your sister. Presented a video on Broadway the Beach. Yes, yes, I have. I did the Quickie Mart, Simpsons Quickie Mart. Thank you, Janice. Hope you guys enjoyed the Lizzie Borden video from today. Again, it's they allow photos but not filming, so I tried to kind of make the best video I can. I hope it translated. Hello to Chandler. A good Scorpio describer. Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. I don't know what that even means though. I don't know what Scorpios are even supposed to be like. Hey Kelly, do we know when the new location for the Cat Museum is going to be open yet, or is that still TBA? Kimberly James says, new subscriber. Well, thank you for coming aboard the carpet train. Hey, Thomas Tillman, how are you doing? How long will it take you to move all that stuff? Okay, 2022, new Cat Museum. Lina Meckler. I've been to the Noah's Ark in Kentucky. I was there just a few days after it opened. Daniel Bean says, hi Jacob, always impressed with your prodigious output and awesome destinations. Well, thank you. I try. When's my birthday? My birthday is October 26th. Ever seen the International Space Station fly over? I don't think so. Gary, yes, definitely. Being married is not always easy, but you know, when you're apart from the person that you belong with, you do realize what you truly have. You wrote the Carpetbagger on the floor with magic marker? Oh, thank you, Laramie. Oh, Martin Martinez. Yeah, that's right. The museum is closing down. And I don't think there's any plans on moving yet. I wonder what's going to happen to the collection. Because they have an amazing collection. The Cat Museum in Silva It holds a special place in my heart. Not only because I've gotten to know Harold and Kelly, but also like it's one of the roadside attractions that I was able to document from like idea, you know, to inception, just every step of the way. I went out, I saw the Harold was putting posters around town advertising that he was working on the cat museum. I went and spoke with him about it. He showed me a shelter, and then he gave me a behind the scenes tour of the cat museum before it even opened. Now gave me a tour of the new location, even though it's not even finished being built yet. Anyone wondering about the Halloween museum video? It'll be up tomorrow morning. It wasn't supposed to come out today. Kelly, you helped save a kit in front of the building. Well, that's good, because you don't want a kitten dying under the cat museum. That would just be bad luck. Fade to Black, good question. Why did the National Enquirer Museum change their name right after opening? Yes, within like a month, they changed their name to, what is it called now? It's got a really, like, Behind the Lens. I don't know. I wondered if maybe National Enquirer had too many connotations. They wanted maybe to be a more family-friendly attraction. It still has National Enquirer stuff in it. It still says National Enquirer, but yeah, they did some weird change where they took some of the emphasis off of the National Enquirer aspect of it. Jacob Plays has 21 cats. You beat me. Shabby Crafter, I think you may be right wanting to go away from negative publicity. Because the National Enquirer's been in the news recently, involved in some political stuff that's maybe not viewed very favorably by some people. Yeah, Larry, I would say Alcatraz is just a lot better of attraction than National Enquirer. Yes, Candy Violence. National Enquirer tried to bury negative stories about Trump. I don't think that's even like a conspiracy. I think that's pretty much, I think they pretty much stated as much. So I think that's painted it negatively in some people's eyes. Scott Lane wants me to spend more time on the rooms. I don't spend much time in the rooms. What I think of Casa Bonita? I love Casa Bonita. Listen to the buglets. And look at this. Does Anna travel much of these days? No, not really. She's almost 15 years old. Tom Hensey says, what do I think about gun control in America? Okay, listen. Gun control is something people have very strong and divisive opinions about. I'm not a political channel. Sure, I have opinions, but so does every other person. And my opinions aren't necessarily correct. And, I find a lot of times when you give your opinion on things, it divides people. Like, oh, I don't want to listen to him because he doesn't agree with me. And I like to keep it, with most things, I like to keep it just not part of the discussion. If I have something that I have to say, I'll say it. But, like I was telling a friend of mine, I stay out of politics. I do believe very strongly in equal rights for all people. Um, I was very, very outspoken that gay marriage should be legalized, um, because I don't think that's a political thing. I just think that's a human rights issue. But as far as like guns and stuff like that, I'm just not going to get into that because I don't want people to. Um, I don't see a need to divide people on this channel, 'cause that's not what this channel's about. It's not about people getting their feelings hurt and people arguing about politics. It's about fun traveling. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat. I'll be your friend. Yeah, Scotland. This is the Carpetbagger, not CNN. I still haven't watched the South Park Gossip Anita. I don't really like South Park. No offense. I think that might have been more controversial. Me saying I don't like South Park may be more controversial than the gun debate, but still. If I get mad about something, I will. I expressed my opinions on the government shutdown, and I took some flack for that. But I felt like that was relevant because I was only talking about it. I was talking about it kind of in the perspective of my channel because, this is a channel about traveling and tourism, and when the government shutdown shuts things down that affect traveling, affect tourism, I think it's fair for me to give my perspective on that because I'm giving it from the perspective of my channel. But this channel doesn't have anything to do with guns or gun culture, gun rights. Full-time RV explorer said nobody wants to hear about politics. Maybe not on this channel. I hope no one, wants to hear about politics on this channel. I think there's plenty. Like if you're looking for political discussions, believe me, there's plenty of it going on the internet. You can find a lot of people with a lot of different opinions. You can pretty much find a person with any opinion you want. No matter what you believe, you'll find someone who agrees with you on the internet, no matter how crazy it is. Hope I can eat pizza soon. I'm not a big pizza fan, so that's not really something I'm lacking out on, and I try not to eat pizza because of my diabetes. I will say this, and this is something I do feel. I feel like the political parties could do a lot better in working together to resolve issues instead of dividing people. And I don't like this us versus them mentality. We're all Americans, and we all need to work together to address problems. Nobody wants mass shootings, and people have very strong opinions about what the correct way to deal with that is. I wish we could have more honest conversations with each other and less political fighting about it. Hang on. I've trimmed down quite a bit. I feel like I gained all the weight back. It's hard to yes, we're all Americans, and that's one thing. One thing that irritates me is when people try to say someone is less American for having a certain opinion, like, oh, you're not pro-American because you don't feel this way. Well, we're all Americans, and unless you're like literally saying democracy should be overthrown, we're all Americans. I have heard of the wood chipper in Fargo duo finds. That's the one thing I have found that I wanted to film. But it may be hard to film an entire video on a wood chipper. So I wanted to see if there were some other things in Fargo that I could film as well. By Americans, I mean United States of Americans. I know it irritates people from other countries, but people from the United States call themselves Americans. That's just what we do. How do I manage my diabetes on the road? It's hard. It's hard. It's much easier to do when I'm at home, when I'm traveling around. Me and John did pretty good. I think it was good because we were keeping each other honest. And we did some major cheat meals, but I heard of Gardens for Sculpture in New Jersey. No, I have not. Have I been to the lighthouse in North Carolina? No, oddly enough, even though I live in North Carolina, I have not been to the Outer Banks. Duo finds it's also hard to eat when they travel. It's really hard to eat healthy on the road, especially if you're in any sort of hurry. You know, you can't really cook in a car. Wolf Singh says, is Adam the Woo big of a tool in real life in his videos? No, I think Adam's a nice guy, and I don't think he acts like a tool in his videos. More importantly, if you think he's a tool, why do you watch his videos? Ick, good to see. Good to see Ick the Troll King. How are you doing? You still plan on being at Dragon Con, Ick? Melissa's only go to Outer Banks during the summer, otherwise there's nothing to do. That's the way it is. A lot of coastal areas. Yeah, I'll probably be, I kind of have to travel with the seasons. I'm learning. I have to do warmer places like Florida and California in the winter, and then do northern stuff in the summer when they have tourist season, beach stuff, amusement parks. Radcam asked, do I really read all these? No, that would be impossible. I cannot read every comment in the chat. Amish country can be done anytime, Lynn. Yes, but the Amish people, I don't think they like to be filmed. It's the main reason I haven't done Amish country. Would I invest in an RV? I've thought about it, but honestly, every time I put the numbers together, it just doesn't make any sense. I can pretty much travel and stay in hotel rooms for cheaper than an RV, like significantly cheaper, which I'm pretty sure played a role in Adam selling his RV. The only way that RV would be like a good investment was if like I actually lived in one. And I travel, like, you gotta understand, I travel long distances because I have a family. I've got to get home, so sometimes I'm booking it 10 hours in the car a day, and that doesn't make sense in an RV. When you're getting 12 miles to the gallon, it's much better to have a car. Ick and Laramie both scare Amish people, apparently. Is this my primary income? Yes. Really, I mean, I make all of my income comes from this channel. My wife has a job not connected to this channel. But other than that, yeah, Amish people are not generally fans of electronics. How often do I fly to a destination? Usually that's just decided by how far it is. A couple times a year I'll fly. Ick says, got to go to Alamo on Sunday. The heat and humidity made me pass out. Jeez. Morty Beer says, Jacob, get that exercise so you can stay in shape. Yeah. I gotta keep it that, gotta keep my weight at the right level for the junior heavyweight. I actually had a question, Morty, about that. Since I'm already the junior heavyweight champion, could I gain a bunch of weight? And so I'm strong and bigger than all the other wrestlers. And because they can't take a championship away once I got it. So I'll just get big muscles and be able to beat all the smaller wrestlers. It's the perfect plan. I had to vacate it. Morty, you didn't tell me this would, that wrestling somehow involved maintaining your weight. See, some people ask, how did you and Morty finally become friends? And, after we had our match, even though Morty won, he called me up and he's like, listen, I had to cheat. I had to cheat when I beat you because being in the ring with you, I realized that you are an unbelievable wrestling talent, that you are at this elite level. He said, I want to make you Supreme Heavyweight Champion. I was like, Morty, I understand I have a lot of talent, but I don't want to go straight for the heavyweight championship. I want to earn it. I want to work my way up from the bottom. I want to win. First championship I want to win is the junior heavyweight championship. And then from there, maybe the tag team championships, and then work our way up to the heavyweight champion. And Morty said, yeah, I really think we could go straight for the heavyweight championship, but I respect that. I respect that you want to work for it. So that's where we're going to start. And then he's like, I'm working on this YouTube thing too. Do you know anything about YouTube? I'm like, oh, I do. Amish food is the best. There is a good Amish food. I wish I remember the name of it, but we ate at this Amish restaurant in Elkhart, Indiana. Yeah, wrestling is not fake. Go watch my training video. The freaking man beats the heart out of my chest with his bare hands, and tell me that's fake. Yeah, anyone who thinks wrestling is fake, I would like you to come down to Supreme Wrestling in Madison, Indiana. Ask for Eric Draven. Tell him that you think wrestling is fake and that you would like to take 2 chops. And he may make you sign something, but let him give you those 2 chops and then tell him that wrestling is fake again. Can women be proper wrestlers? Oh, yeah. I wrestled Lily Lockhart. Well, I wrestled with her foot in my face. Yes, Big C was right. Wrestling hurts a lot. Are you joining in the live stream? What time is your live stream going to be, Morty? Yes, Spooktator Bob says, how do you body slam a 450-pound man and make it fake? I think they attach rigging to them and pull them up in the air. All right, we have 240 people in the chat. Morty and Beard said they're going live between 11 and 12 Eastern. If you would, check them out. They got a brand spanking new YouTube channel. They're getting off the ground, and they're two funny guys. Give them a listen and a watch. No, sometimes WWE didn't have women's wrestling for a long time, but now the women's wrestling is some of the best matches on the show. Although it's not as good as it was for a little while, but like, you know, Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, some of the best wrestling. I don't see like the wrestling time. I've always loved wrestling. How was the desk with the built-in plugs working? Oh, it's working really good. Saves me a lot of mess. All right, guys. Well, I'm in the car. I think I'm gonna head home. I got some videos to edit. And remember that Halloween museum video will be up tomorrow morning. And oh, thank you, Laramie. Thank you for coming and visiting us. It was a pleasure to have you there. So thank you, guys. But for now, there will be a new video tomorrow morning. But for now, this one is in the bag.